Evan Holt had survived trolls, space pirates, intergalactic weddings, and 3 generations of his family's special brand of chaos, and now this. He stood on the dusty plains of Gregthol Minor, staring up at a giant holographic banner. Welcome to the first interstellar Orc-Human Olympics. He muttered to himself, why call it the Olympics? You do realize the original human Olympics were just running in circles and shouting at each other, right? His wife, Gracia, ever the enthusiast, slapped him on the back. Exactly. We improved it. And what improvements they were. Zero-gravity wrestling, meteor dodgeball, tentacle-synchronized swimming, and banana-powered sprinting. Nobody knew why bananas, but here we were. Their teenage kids, Kara, Rokar, Lyria, and Tavik, were grinning from ear to ear. They'd been training for this, mostly by pranking each other and running from angry relatives. Evan sighed. He loved his family, but he could already feel his sanity slipping away. The opening ceremony was ambitious. Imagine orc horns, human fireworks, alien holograms, and a marching band that nearly walked itself into orbit. Evan narrated from the stands, and here we see our proud contestants, dressed in neon uniforms that make them look like glow-in-the-dark vegetables. Truly, Olympic fashion at its finest. The 6-eyed alien announcer, Zorblad, kept butchering their names. Next up, Hula. No, Kara? Yes, Kara. The warrior from the minor planet of chaos. Kara waved. Rokar face-palmed, and the crowd roared. They were just happy no one had tripped over the zero-gravity ropes yet. First up, zero-gravity wrestling. Kara faced an alien champion with 6 arms and a very judgmental glare. Remember, Evan shouted, it's about technique. And surviving. Kara's technique was simple. Swing wildly, grab something, and hope gravity eventually returns. It worked. After a few spectacular crashes, she somehow pinned the champion by kicking off a stray meteor. The crowd went nuts. Evan wiped a tear. I can't believe she's alive. Next, tentacle-synchronized swimming. Yes, you heard that right. Teams had to coordinate moves with alien tentacles in a zero-gravity pool filled with glowing slime. Rokar immediately panicked. I can't swim, then fly. Kara yelled back, or, don't drown. Evan's sarcastic commentary continued. Watch as they try not to dislocate limbs or embarrass their ancestors. Against all odds, Kara and Lyria executed a perfect spin-flip maneuver. Rokar accidentally grabbed a referee tentacle, but Tavik managed a graceful dive. They got full points for survival, just as Evan predicted. Then came the highlight, banana-powered sprinting. Each athlete had a mechanical banana strapped to their foot, which only generated speed if you yelled motivational phrases while running. Kara shouted, for glory and bananas. While Rokar screamed, for survival, chaos ensued. Some bananas exploded, others went into reverse. At the finish line, Kara just barely beat Rokar. Medals were awarded, and bananas were eaten, thrown, and occasionally detonated. Evan sighed and muttered, I am so proud. Next up was meteor dodgeball. Normal dodgeball is fun, Evan grumbled. Add meteors the size of washing machines and suddenly it's terrifying. The field was chaos. Some meteors were flammable, others contained alien snacks. Rokar got hit by a small glowing rock. Lyria accidentally tripped a judge who shot slime at Tavik. Tavik slipped, somersaulted, and landed perfectly in a scoring zone. The crowd erupted. Evan just shook his head. Meteor dodgeball, where athleticism meets chaos. Of course, amidst the near-death experiences, love was in the air. Rokar had a crush on Zilla, a blue-skinned speedster with way too many eyes. He tried to impress her with zero-G flips and ended up spinning into a food stand. Zilla caught him mid-crash and whispered, "I like your style. Mostly the part where you survive." Meanwhile, an alien archer named Vorlak kept winking at Kara. Evan just muttered, "Nothing like a little interspecies flirting to distract you from nearly dying in space." Games. The interstellar obstacle course of doom was next. A lava river, disappearing platforms, and robotic orc elders shouting sarcastic commentary. Kara sprinted through it, barely avoiding a collapsing wall. Rokar got stuck in a gravity well, yelling, "Help!" Kara pulled him free, and they rolled across the finish line together. Evan narrated the interstellar obstacle course, where skill matters slightly, and luck matters infinitely more. Rumors of cheating started flying. Magnetized sneakers, jet-propelled broomsticks, you name it. Kara's team decided on their own strategy: misdirection, teamwork, and chaos. Step 1. Confuse them with humor. Step 2. Confuse them with skill. Step 3. Throw mud. It worked flawlessly. Aliens tripped, judges were baffled, and the team got full points. Evan sighed. "I don't care if it's cheating. That's genius." The night before the final, the family gathered around the lava-lit campfire. "This is insane," Evan muttered. "And I love it." Grasha appeared, grinning. "Tomorrow is the final round, the zero-G relay. And it's chaos on steroids." Evan just sipped his drink. "Perfect. Just what I needed." The final event began. Kara gripped the glowing plasma baton, with Rokar floating nervously beside her. "Why does everything feel like a death trap?" he asked. The race was a blur of swinging, dodging, and Rokar yelling nonsense like, "For cheese," which somehow confused their opponents. At the finish line, Rokar miraculously crossed first, baton in hand, without exploding. Evan breathed a sigh of relief. "I've survived 3 generations. Today, I almost didn't survive this." At the medal ceremony, the romance exploded. Vorlak tried a dramatic gesture, tripped over his hover boots, and landed right in Kara's arms. She laughed and kissed him on the cheek. Meanwhile, another team's sabotage attempt backfired spectacularly when they replaced Rokar's jet boots, causing him to knock a referee into a tub of slime. Kara's team ended up with bonus points for ingenuity. Finally, Evan stepped up, hiding his tears. "Congratulations, everyone. You survived a tournament that shouldn't exist. And somehow, you made it look fun." Grasha slapped his back. "Don't get sentimental. You still have to eat the victory pudding. It's filled with tentacle gelatin." Evan groaned. "Why am I never surprised?" Years passed. The kids grew up, started their own families, and turned the chaos into a legacy. Kara and Vorlak ran a trading post, while Rokar and Zilla opened a space adventure agency. Lyria and Tavik raised their own adventurous kids on Gregthul Minor. The Orc-Human Olympics became a yearly family tradition filled with new, even crazier events like exploding space pies. Evan, now a proud grandfather, watched the next generation run, jump, and laugh. The chaos never ended. But as he looked at his crazy, brilliant family, he realized that was the point. Chaos, family, and love, this was their legacy. And it was all worth it. Thanks for watching our story. If you enjoyed the chaos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more adventures. See you next time.